What is up, guys? It is me, Lord Yam-Chat, your Lord of Legend, aka your Master of the Wolf Fang Fist here. And once again, I'm back here at you guys with a new episode of my Yam-Chat Show. And I want to thank everybody for coming here today. And today, in the second episode, my new special guest is none other than my other good friend, Tien Shinhan. Tien, you want to introduce yourself to my lovely subscribers and my fans, please?
Hello, everyone. I am Tien Shinhan, the master of, the Tien stuff, and a great friend of Yam-Chat.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you, Tien. What you been up to as of late?
Oh, been training at my dojo, teaching my students how to fly and learn ki.
Yeah, how's Chaozu?
Chaozu is doing fine.
Well, it's great to have you here, and it's great to also finally get this second episode going. So, what's been new? What's been going on in your life so far?
Aside from recollecting from the Torah power, it's going good. Just basic training and the mental training.
Yeah. Tournament of Power, yeah. You didn't hear that. Anyway. Me, I've also, obviously been busy, of course, trading as usual. Obviously, still a baseball star, of course, which everyone, for some reason, assumes that I'm not doing. But also, I just, mostly also been just hanging around with the others. Goku sometimes. But mostly I've been hanging out with Marin.
Well, that. Yeah, I remember her. Little.
Yeah, not too many. Well, obviously Chi-Chi and Bulma weren't fond of her at the time. Speaking of ladies. Now, okay. I know because we haven't seen her in a long while, and the last time we saw her in Z. But I'm sure you obviously see her behind the scenes when the cameras are not on. So how's things with Launch?
Launch? To be honest, Yamcha, I have not seen her in a while. Ever since Boo's arrival.
Yeah, we have Toriyama to blame for that one. Honestly, we have Toriyama to blame for a lot of stuff when it comes to us humans. But yeah, you actually, I don't know if you probably saw the debates, usually online, Tien, but it comes to you, are you human or are you something else because of your third eye? What would you say?
Well, to be honest, Yamcha, I am basically mostly human, but descendant of the Three-Eye Clan. Probably an alien race from a long time ago. Probably got destroyed by spirits of all sorts.
Wait, your Three-Eye race, did they have a planet that we didn't know about?
Maybe. I do not know much of my ancestors from the Three-Eye Clan.
Huh. Yeah, I guess mostly you and I and guys like Krillin and Yajirobe are in the same boat. Because none of us, well, then again, Toriyama didn't really care too much to give us backstories anyway. I mean, I don't even know my parents. I don't even know if I had parents even, which is quite surreal to think about.
Yeah, to not know your parents.
Those are some questions I like to ask Toriyama, but okay. Other than so you're training your students. What about the girl that showed up from your past, Yurin? Are you and her on good terms again, somewhat?
Somewhat. I'm training her to control ki, but it's gonna take a while until she fully trusts me. What
happened between you and Yurin? What was the history?
To be honest, Yamcha, she had a spiritual vision that she hates me. But thanks to Goku's suspension, she saw differently. Surprisingly, I haven't used the 4 witches technique in a long time.
Oh, you mean you said 4 arms technique?
4 witches, to be exact, but yes, I grow 2 other arms.
Oh, yeah, yep.
World tournament.
Yep, I remember
broke your
now.
leg. Purposely, I still sorry.
Yeah, the episode was called Yamcha's Big Break. Of course, they really emphasized on the break, and we knew where that went from there. I'm actually what? I'm getting off track. I'm all good. We don't talk about the past like that. Besides, I always keep a positive head. Moving on. Have you learned anything new in like fighting wise and training wise? Like say, any new moves you learned?
Not particularly, although I have been practicing Kamehameha waves here and there.
Oh yeah, I think you attempted it once before.
Yeah, and I kind of felt weird with it because I basically left the crane school after Shen basically showed me the hell that I learned in that school.
Yeah, hey, I think Roshi actually touched on this, but it was long ago, so I forgot. So were Roshi and Shen, were they like old allies that turned into enemies?
I believe so. Although I question why Ao is Shen's per se brother.
Yeah, I never liked that mercenary Tao guy. Like, what's even more disgusting is that he can actually kill people with his tongue, which is just, ugh. That's grody. That's a no-no.
That technique.
Yeah, me neither. Doesn't compare to the Wolf Fang Fist, so yeah.
Or the Gi Ko Ho.
Exactly. It doesn't compare to those two moves. So also, By the way, have you I noticed you did talk about like training hard to beat Goku one day, or I mean at least. I remember the episode where you and Piccolo went up against Goku and Gohan in Super. What was it like going up against Goku and Gohan?
It felt kind of refreshing. Battling Goku again really set my horizon. Made me feel that I can achieve higher limits.
Yeah, I wish I could be in the same boat. Although there are people that say I do have potential, but it's just, with how the community usually treats me, I can't seem to escape the slander and the conspiracy theories about me.
Me and this Toriyama actually woke up on the day to learn Kaioken from King Kai.
Right. In fact, Tien, there was one thing I wanted to talk about. Okay, you remember Resurrection F, where Frieza came and invaded the planet with his bunch of troops?
The 1,000 armies he had?
Yes. I wanted to ask you, Chaozu, I understand, but why did you you said it was too dangerous for even me, and you left me behind? Because I still have a gripe about that.
To be honest, Yamcha, I felt like you would probably die against Frieza, or his strongest warrior. Wants to.
And there we go with that again. You're getting straight to the point there.
Sorry, but it's the truth.
There's no truth to that, considering people are going on about this thinking I would die immediately when that doesn't happen, and I've only died twice in life, and people assume that I get my ass kicked a lot, which is never true to begin with, and I could easily handle like half of Frieza's army, much like the others did.
Technically 3 times if you count Frieza pulling his planet.
Does that really count?
In a way, at least didn't reach that time.
Well, wait, okay. Well, I suppose because, also Majin Buu turned us into candy.
Actually, no, he wasn't planet than anything else.
Buu turned us into. He came to the lookout, turned us into candy, and then eventually he blew up the planet.
Yeah.
Speaking of the moment on the lookout with when Buu had transformed. Oh, see, this is why I hate this slander about me, because see, at that point I was caught up in the dilemma. Krillin wanted to protect 18 and his daughter, and so he goes up to Majin Buu. Now, here's the dilemma with me. Had I gone up like right next to Krillin and like attacked him, everyone would go like, "Oh, Yamcha's been Yamcha'd. Yamcha's gonna die. Someone get the Dragon Balls." But then because, plot has me run away from the situation, they're like, "Oh, Yamcha's a coward. Yamcha's a pussy and this and that. Oh, Yamcha should just quit. Yamcha, you a piece of shit." So obviously in that situation it's a lose-lose for me. I don't even know how to even respond to that.
Well, to be honest, there, Yam-Chat, from what I heard in the Blue arc, you actually come back to fight, showing off your techniques again against Mora's men.
Yeah, I come back in the Moro arc and fight. I took down 3 of Moro's goons. Like, I know it's 3 from the manga, so yeah, that's somewhat of a surgeon. But then I come up against another guy, and as soon as I get hit, everyone's back to, "Oh, Yamcha's getting Yamcha'd again." I wanna kill all the guys at TFS who started that whole Yamcha'd BS. I really do.
True, but at least I get to pester Vegeta.
Yeah, that's one thing. I just wish. I also did get that "how's your spine" jab on him. So
true.
One last question before we go, and it's something because I feel we should have gotten a chance to, like when we was on King Kai's planet, or maybe when we came back to life, we probably would have had Goku to teach us, but he probably would have forgotten anyway. Do you feel we would have a lot more potential and a lot more in our repertoire and arsenal if you, me, Krillin, Chaozu, Piccolo had the Kaioken?
I would feel that would actually benefit us, make us more useful to the series.
I really wish.
It would also make sense if I actually came up to the tower to learn Fusing Dance.
Oh yeah, I would have loved it for us to have fused into Yam-Chen or Tien-Shinhan. Yeah, Tien-Shinhan. It's been a while since we've seen that character. Of course, that character was in the video games, so.
And to be honest, it is in some of the YouTubers bought it, which I quite like.
Yeah. Although, if we would honestly, I saw the fusion before. It's cool. I just don't like how our hairline is, especially with my short hair, which I like my long hair better because, the long hair is a lot better. Makes me look cooler, to me. So
makes you look more of a wolf.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So yeah. Other than that, I've been good. I feel, something is coming. Hopefully something definitely comes for us. Us, Krillin, Chaozu, heck, even hopefully maybe Yajirobe. Oh yeah, is Yajirobe even still around? Was he in the future timeline? Is he even still here?
Yeah, he was still in the future timeline. Apparently,
Wait,
from what
where
Trunks
is?
told me, and from what I heard from Goku, that Yajirobe in that timeline was very, very keen in hiding.
Where was the Yajirobe in our time?
Yeah, probably resting in Korra's tower.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can hear people speculating about him and Korin, which is also just as bad as people speculating about me and Poir, which I still have to deal with.
I did hear there's a comic that actually has Poir's gender be female, and he accidentally turned into a woman with a Dragon Ball.
I think I know what you're talking about. If it's a story on DeviantArt, I know what you're talking about, and I tend to try and forget it for a lot of reasons, because that will give them ideas, and I don't want them to get ideas, because we know how the internet is with art.
Of course.
Yeah. Like, I mean, come on, like, Tien, can you imagine if they did, like, art, like, say, with you and, like, Shen and Tao, like, ugh.
I'd rather keep Koho myself to death.
Yes, just look up art with yourself and launch. That always helps.
Maybe.
Yep. Well, this is, it's been great having you here, Tien. Glad we could catch up, like, doing this. Thanks again, Tien. Everyone. This has been my second episode of Lord Yamcha's Yam-Chat show. Be sure to Wolfgang fist the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Catch you next time, Wolfgang gang. Peace out. Say goodbye, Tien.
Bye. Goodbye, everyone.
Whoa!